Hey, Hannah, what's up? So it is the 29th of July, and I have a lot to tell you. Okay, so yesterday was Warped Tour. It started out with us driving there, and we skipped the line. If you pay $5, you get to go in front of everybody and enter first. So we all did that, and then, we all kind of split off. I went with 4 people, and I ended up going alone with my friend Kirsten. Oh god, yesterday was just, it was amazing. Okay, so there's this band called, I'm talking with my hands a lot today. There's this band called We Are the In Crowd. I've loved them for like 4 years. Imagine like Paramore, but 10 times better and a lot more unknown. That's We Are the In Crowd. So I got their autograph yesterday, which was, oh my gosh, Tay is like woman crush every day. Huh. So I got all of their autographs. I got to see Mayday Parade. Got to see We Are the In Crowd. I was in We Are the In Crowd's pit. I got to see my favorite like heavy band. I don't know why I did this. They actually are heavy. Motionless in White. I got to see Falling in Reverse again. I listened to Echo Smith. I didn't actually go to their show. They just happened to be in the background of where I was at. So yeah. But anyway, at 1 o'clock I was waiting in line to get my autograph for We Are the In Crowd, and the YouTuber tent was right beside We Are the In Crowds, and the YouTubers were Damonfizzy, Brian Stars, and Seer. Damon makes videos, Brian does interviews, and Seer does videos as well. And let me just tell you how I came to meet Damon. Well, how I came to know him. I was on YouTube one day, and I saw this like tagline beside like related videos. It was like, I got a llama pregnant, or something to that effect. I clicked on it and watched it, and it was this guy who was talking about having sex with a llama, and his mom was yelling at him, and I thought he was really funny, and I knew that I had to watch more videos, and I kept watching, and I completely fell in love with him, and that's Damon. So I've been watching Damon for a little bit more than 4 years now, and I knew that he was going to be at Warped, and I was really, really super excited, and I was like, you know what, I'm probably not going to meet up. So at 2 o'clock, the line is literally so far back that the line to meet the bands was shorter than to meet the YouTubers. People cared more about meeting Damon, Brian, and Seer than they cared about meeting any of the bands there, it seemed. The line to see them was so long. And so my friend Kirsten and I just sat behind the barrier and took pictures behind the barrier. That was at 2 o'clock, and then we went and sat down. And then around, at 6:45, 6:15, something like that, Motionless in White played. So I made her go watch Motionless in White with me, and Kirsten told me she had to go to the bathroom, so we started walking towards the bathrooms, and I saw this kid walking past me, and I just stopped in my tracks, and Kirsten was like, what's wrong with you? And I turned around, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, Kirsten, do you know who that is? She just kind of looked at me, and I was like, we have to follow him. I was like, we have to follow him. We can't not follow him. She's like, no, so you have to go to the bathroom. And I was like, well, then I'll leave you. I was like, I'm going to go follow him, and I'm going to get a picture with him. So we ended up following him about a minute or two, and then he said goodbye to who he was standing with, and this girl comes from behind us and runs up to him. It's like, oh my god, Damon! And she hugs him, and she's like, can I take a picture with you? And he's like, of course. So she got this like actual like professional camera out, and she had to like set it up. And while she did that, this girl walked up to him and was like, oh my god, can I get a picture with you? And all the while, Kirsten and I are literally standing like 10 feet from him, just like, oh my god. And so as soon as she takes her picture, the girl with the camera still hasn't set up. So I like go up to him and I was like, can I please get a picture? And he was like, yeah, of course. Oh my god, it was fantastic. And then to make it even better, I put it on Twitter, I put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, and he liked it. He went and he liked my picture. Hannah, do you even understand how much of a... I was in the car and I started flipping out. And I was like, Kirsten, look what happened. I was like, nobody's gonna understand. Let me message Hannah. She's like, does Hannah watch him? And I was like, probably not, but I'm gonna tell her anyway because she'll know what a fangirl I'm doing right now. And I was freaking out so bad, I literally almost cried. Like, we walked away from him, and I literally squealed at the top of my lungs. I was like, we are freaking out. Like, as soon as Kirsten took her picture, we, like, ran away and started freaking out. It was insane. So yesterday was crazy. It's the screensaver on my phone, a picture of him and I, and it's the first time that I've ever had a picture of me as my lock screen. It's a little weird, but this reminds me that I saw him. Oh my god. I got a picture with him, and it was fantastic. You know, I never thought that I would react so much to seeing a YouTuber in person, and seeing him, it's just, I don't know. God, this video is really long, and I feel like I just started it, but it's really long for you, because you know all this, but it I don't even know what to say. I'm just in shock that oh god, it's crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna go, so I'll talk to you later. I love you, Hannah. Bye.